I know I roasted this event last week, but I'm still here to help you get the most out of it. I know there's a lot of new players, newer players, returning players who can definitely take advantage of a lot of the Pokemon that are spawning during the Evolving Stars event. So today, let's talk about some tips and tricks to get the most out of it. Let's start with the most important Pokemon to prioritize catching during the event. Kadabra is one of the wild spawns. Kadabra is important because it's going to get you XL candy for Mega Alakazam, which is currently the second best Psychic type attacker behind Shadow Mewtwo. We recently had the Psychic Spectacular event where Abra was featured, Mega Alakazam was introduced, so if you got a good Alakazam during the Psychic Spectacular, now is a great time to farm XL candy to power it up and potentially max it out to level 50. Another Pokemon to look out for is Rhyhorn. Rhyperior is still a pretty decent ground type attacker. It has the third best TDO of all the currently available ground types, but keep in mind it will be far outclassed by upcoming Megas like Mega Swampert, Mega Garchomp, and Primal Groudon, even without Precipice Blades. Haunter is another good Pokemon to look out for. It's going to help you get XL candies for Mega Gengar, which is the best Ghost type attacker in Pokemon Go. Even with Mega Banette, that one coming most likely during the Halloween event, Mega Gengar is still a better attacker. So catching Haunter will help you get candy to max out a Gengar if you have one, a good one. Or if you don't have one, catch Haunter, you might get a good one. Swinub is another Pokemon that's spawning during the event, and Mamoswine, specifically Shadow Mamoswine, is the best Ice-type DPS attacker in Pokemon Go right now. Unfortunately, Swinub isn't an evolved Pokemon, so you're not going to get guaranteed XL candy for catching it, but the more Swinub you catch, the more XL candy you're going to get, the more you're going to be able to power up any good Shadow Mamoswine that you have. Ralts is also spawning during the event. Again, not an evolved Pokemon, so you're not getting guaranteed XL candy, but Gardevoir, currently Shadow Gardevoir, is the best Fairy-type attacker in Pokemon Go, and when Mega Gardevoir gets released, that will be the best Fairy-type attacker in Pokemon Go. So, Ralts is good because it helps you power up Gardevoir right now. It's going to help you power up Shadow Gardevoir. It's going to help you power up potential future Mega Gardevoir whenever that gets released. And then if you're into PvP, there are a lot of Pokemon whose evolutions are good across several different leagues. Poliwhirl, when it evolves to both Politoed and to a lesser extent Poliwrath, is good in Great League. Pidgeot can be good in Great League. Beedrill can be good in Great League. Kingdra can be good in a couple different leagues. Several of Eevee's evolutions, Glaceon, Umbreon, they all have their uses across different leagues in PvP. Now let's move on to raids. In my opinion, the only Pokemon that are really worth spending raid passes on during this event are the legendaries. We have Yveltal in raids right now. It's still a great dark type attacker. The shiny is brand new, it just got released. And then halfway through the event, we're gonna have Xerneas, which is also having its shiny released. Xerneas, unlike Yveltal, is not very good for raids in any way, but both of them are good in Master League PvP if that's something you're interested in, and of course it's a brand new shiny, so if you like hunting shinies, legendary raids are an easy way to get shinies. Xerneas is a great new shiny. I think other than those two, nothing else that I'm seeing during the event seems worth spending raid passes on, in my opinion. Now, since the event has started on the other side of the world, we already know what the research tasks are, so let's take a look at them. Catch 3 Eevee is going to get you 20 Eevee candy, which is helpful because Eevee has a lot of evolutions. Evolve 1 Pokemon for 500 Stardust, evolve 3 Pokemon for 2000 Stardust, power up Pokemon 5 times, you're going to get Mega Energy for Kangaskhan, Aerodactyl, Ampharos, or Steelix. Power up Pokemon 7 times, and you're going to get Mega Energy for Gyarados or Altaria. Spin 10 Pokestops or Gyms, and you're going to get one of these potential evolution items. These are all the Gen 2 evolution items. Spin 15 Pokestops or Gyms, and you're going to get a Sinnoh Stone. And spin 20 Pokestops or Gyms, and you're going to get a Unova Stone. Or, if you're really desperate, and actually don't do this, I'm making a joke out of this. This is a joke. You could buy the new box that's going to be in the shop, which includes evolution items that I've been throwing away for several years for 500 coins. This box, to me, just screams like, we're taking advantage of new players. Because if you've been playing Pokemon Go for any amount of time, you probably have some of these evolution items stockpiled already. They're available in field research tasks that you can get by just spinning Pokestops. I don't know why anyone would spend 500 coins to get these items. They're literally giving them away in field research. So don't buy them. Just go spin Pokestops. Get the items that way. And we also have collection challenges during the event. The Eevee challenge, you have to evolve to Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. The Gen 1 evolutions, you're going to get an upgrade and a metal coat. 2 evolution items that can be used to evolve Porygon 2, Scizor, and Steelix. These Eevee evolutions are random, so as long as you're not near a mossy lure module or a glacial lure module, you'll just get one of these 3. And if you are a newer player, there is a nickname trick. If you've never used these nicknames before, you can nickname an Eevee Rainer to evolve it to Vaporeon guaranteed. You can name it Sparky to evolve it to a Jolteon guaranteed, and you can name it Pyro to get a guaranteed Flareon evolution. That only works once, so if you've done that before, it's not going to work again. But in case you are new to the game, that is a trick you can use. The trade challenge, you need to evolve to Gengar and Alakazam. You don't have to trade to evolve these, but if you trade Haunter or Kadabra before you evolve them, they're going to cost 0 candy to evolve. So if you have a friend to trade with, you're going to save some candy by doing that. But by completing that challenge, you're going to get a Dragon Scale, a Sunstone, and a King's Rock. Again, more Gen 2 items. Don't pay 500 coins for them. For the Sinnoh evolution challenge, you need to evolve to Rhydon, Piloswine, Kirlia, and Duskull. And you're going to get 4 Sinnoh stones, which can then be used to evolve those Pokemon again to their Gen 4 evolutions. So Rhyperior, Mamoswine, Gallade, and Dusknoir. And then the Unova challenge, you need to evolve to Electric and Lampent. You're going to get 2 Unova stones, which you can then use to evolve to Chandelure and Electros. And that's pretty much it for the event. There are some pretty decent Stardust rewards for evolving Pokemon, so take advantage of that if you need the Stardust. Obviously, catching evolved Pokemon, also good for Stardust. So grinding for Stardust is one good way to take advantage of the event. And again, catching some of those Pokemon that we talked about earlier in the video. For me personally, I'll be taking it very easy during the event because the rest of this month is super busy for me in my personal life. I have a lot of things going on. I'm going to a wedding this weekend, a lot of stuff planned with friends and family. So uploads are probably going to be pretty slow throughout the month here. But as we're slowing down, I just want to take a second to reflect on the year, really, because earlier this year, maybe around March, April, I don't know, I feel like I hit rock bottom with the channel where I opened up an incognito window, I put on my VPN, and I searched Pokemon Go on YouTube, and out of 100 results, there was maybe 1 of my videos. And that was a moment for me where I realized this channel is dying. I need to do something about it. I wanted to do something about it. And after that, when I had that realization, I kind of set this goal for myself to upload consistently, to get myself back into the algorithm, to remind YouTube that my channel exists and you can suggest it to people, and that would be really cool. And I mean, over the course of the summer, I feel like we really accomplished that. And I say we because obviously I couldn't have done it without all of you watching the videos. Right now, the channel is, it's like at an all-time high. I found this huge surge of motivation to make videos again, to make videos consistently. And I started really enjoying that process. I started really enjoying Pokemon Go, playing, being able to travel again and going to so many safari zones and events throughout the summer was obviously a huge part of it. That's just always been my favorite part of playing this game and making these videos and doing this as a job. And you know, the style of the videos has kind of changed up. I think we've adapted to this new YouTube meta, the way things are going on YouTube now, what works on YouTube. And it was really fun for me relearning all of that and figuring out what works best now on YouTube. And throughout that whole process, we were finally able to push the channel over that hump of 1 million subscribers. It was something that I feel like we were kind of flirting with for so long. And at one point I had just given up and I thought it would never happen. But throughout this summer and by putting in the work, it did happen. So yeah, I just wanted to take a second to like reflect on that and publicly just let everyone know how grateful I am for all the support. It feels good. Feels good. So videos are going to slow down a little bit during October. It's a very busy month for me, but we'll pick things back up November, December. I am super excited about Pokemon Go, about the channel, about doing all of this again. So thanks for coming along for the journey. Enjoy the Evolving Stars event if you want, and I will see you there's still going to be videos throughout the month, just a little bit slower than they've been for the summer, for the last few months. That's all. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Maybe watch this video too. I don't know what it is. YouTube thinks you'll like it though. Bye.